On to day 3 of our golf general prep program for the off season. Once you've done your warm up, we are going to start with A1, our single leg balance barefoot, and A2, our single leg deadlift. So for the single leg balance, we are trying to grab the ground with your foot as much as you can and just balance on one foot for our 20 to 30 seconds. Once you finish that, we're going to switch to the other side. Same idea. And then we're going to move into our single leg deadlift. So for the single leg deadlift, we're going to be standing on one leg and then trying to load your hips back like a slingshot. Reach back as far as you can. Once you're as far back as you can, you're going to push into the floor with that standing leg to stand back up. You're going to repeat that for 8 to 10 reps on each side. Then we can take our rest and then go back into the single leg balance. Once we've finished our 3 to 4 sets there, we're going to move on to our B series, which is the inchworm and the plank. For your inchworm, you're going to start standing up, keeping your legs as straight as you can. You're going to reach down to the floor and then try to crawl out into your push-up position and as far past it as you can. And then crawling back up to the start position, keeping your legs as straight as you can. Once you've done 8 to 10 reps of that, you're going to go into your plank. Here, this is just going to be from your forearms and your toes, making sure your butt is squeezed tight, your abs are squeezed tight, and you're not letting your hips come up into the air or sag too low. We want to stay very straight in that position there. Once you've done your 30 seconds, you can take your rest and go back into the inchworms. Once you've completed your 3 to 4 sets, we're going to move on to our C series, which is our air squat and seated torso rotation. So for the air squat, here we're just trying to build up a little bit of strength in your legs. Here we're going to be looking at doing 15 to 20 reps of coming down in a controlled fashion as deep as you can, and then pushing back up. Once you've done your 15 to 20 reps there, we're going to do our seated torso rotation. That's going to be sitting on a chair, hopefully not a couch, a little bit too soft, giving yourself a big bear hug and rotating as far to one side as you can. Once you're here, you're going to try and hold this position, take very deep breaths, and rotate as far as you can into that position for the whole 30 seconds. Repeat on the other side, and then we can go back into our air squats. Once you've completed your sets of those, we're going to go into our last exercise, the quadruped single arm reach. So here we're going to start on our hands and knees. And you're going to start with your right hand. We're going to try to follow your hand with your eyes as much as you can. And from this position, reach up towards the ceiling as close as you can. And back down to the start. Once you've completed your 15 reps on one side, you can switch and complete your 15 reps on the other. Take a quick rest, do your second set, and that's the end of day 3.